Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, July 26th, 2013, and about 25 mutants, including myself, got to experience the Wolverine. Before I go on with this podcast, I promise that this is going to be spoiler-free. I promise this will be rant-free, anger-free, frustration-free. I'm just going to speak my mind for a minute or two, and then let it be. I don't really have a lot to say about the Wolverine. I will say that I am disappointed. I will say that I appreciate the effort. I won't say any more than that. The in-credit scenes or post-credit scene is the best thing ever. It's the best thing in the entire movie. There's so many mismarks in this movie that it's frustrating. But I'm okay with that because finally we finally got a Wolverine on screen that yes we have been waiting to see, and I'm happy with that. You can't really complain about Hugh Jackman. I mean Hugh Jackman is old. He's old. Period. Let's go ahead and just get that out there. Hugh Jackman is old. This Wolverine is older. It's not the same Wolverine. It's not the same story. But the continuity is a lot closer, and it does feel brand new. It feels fresh. But sadly, due to some mistakes in editing, things just went awry. They just, I don't know why. And I think that's the most frustrating part about it. I won't go any more into detail about that. Let's talk about the future. The future is, you want to see this movie and support this movie so that X-Men will continue. So that's the positive side. The negative side is that I don't believe that we will, how do you say it? I don't believe Hollywood is going to spend or invest their time, not their money, because they always get their money back. They're investing their money in a little ways, but honestly they're getting their money back. So let's continue on. I don't believe that Hollywood is going to invest their time and money inside of this character anymore on a solo run, because after this I seriously think that this is going to be on the same level as Iron Man 3, the same level as World War Z, the same level as Green Lantern. And I know that's sad to say. And here's where I'm just going to be so honest with you and so real. I would rather sit through World War Z 3 more times than sit through the Wolverine and watch it from start to finish. I would rather sit there on screen, sit in the theater, watch Brad Pitt on screen, drink Pepsi or Coke or whatever it was inside of that horrible movie, World War Z, than sit through the Wolverine anymore. I went to see Man of Steel 5 times. And out of those 5 times, I enjoyed it every single time. I went to see other movies also, like The Conjuring, and I enjoyed it. Even though I hated it because it was scary, I enjoyed it because the storytelling and the editing was done properly. This movie had everything, man. It had the perfect story. It had the perfect cast. It had the perfect love story. It had the perfect Hugh Jackman in perfect shape. And something happened. I don't know, but you know what's really frustrating? And this is the last thing I gotta say, because I said I wasn't gonna do it, but the anger and emotions get into me because I care about this character so much. It means that much to me. Some people are like, oh, you're just writing off. You're just a geek that's frustrated in life. No. I used to sit down and read the Wolverine comic, and I used to watch Wolverine versus Hulk, Wolverine versus Thor, and I used to sit there and tell people all the time, Wolverine can beat anybody. Wolverine is the baddest Marvel comic character ever, period. Hands down. Forget about Thor, forget about Captain America, forget about the Hulk. And the Hulk is one of my favorite comic book characters. But it just gets me frustrated because with X-Men, with Wolverine Origins, that movie wasn't perfect, but you know what, man? It wasn't, oh man, it wasn't campy. It didn't do cheesy things. It didn't get me frustrated. You know? Yeah, it had some horrible stunts and the worst acting job ever. But it had some type of passion, man. And I don't know, man, we just lost it, man. It was like right after the beginning of the Wolverine, it just started going downhill. And guys, I'm sorry, man. I know that I probably just backpedaled on everything that I said I wasn't going to do, but you know what? I'm sorry. I just got frustrated. I'm out of here. I can't do it anymore. Once again, I said, no rating for the movie. I'll put a rating up later on. I don't even want to talk anymore. I'm done.